Here's how you can checkmate in 16 moves. You play e4, your opponent plays c5. This is Sicilian defense. Now you play d4, which is the Smith-Morra gambit. Black takes, and now knight f3, which attacks this pawn twice. So now black sacrifices this pawn on e4, so the knight takes the pawn, and now plays g6 in order to place the bishop on g7, which is called a falencio. After knight to c3, bishop to g7, attacking this knight twice. Now just simply play bishop to e3, which defends this knight. After this, black plays another useful threat, and now bishop c4, which activates the bishop on this long diagonal. So black castles to in order to make his king safe, and now bishop to b3 so that there will be some d5 pawn breaks. Now knight a5, which attacks this bishop, but it's actually an inaccurate move because now there is e5 attacking this knight. And if knight e and now knight has no legal only has this e8 and h8 h5 square. If it goes to h5, you simply trap the knight, and if it goes to h8, you actually sacrifice this bishop with bishop takes f7 check. If rook takes, knight e6 traps the queen, and if pawn takes, you would take the queen. But so the king takes in order to protect this e6 square. But you would surprise your opponent by playing knight e6 anyway, because now after king takes e6, queen d5, and now king f5, g4 check. Only move is to take this pawn on g4, and now rook g1 is check. So there are 4 ways to respond to this check. One is king to f5, but there's rook to g5. This is checkmate. King to let's say h5. There are a lot of ways to win, but you can play queen d1, which is simple. Rook to f3, queen takes f3, king to h4, and now queen to g4 is checkmate. Another move would be king to h4, but now there is queen to e4 check, rook to f4, queen takes f4 check, king to h5, and queen to g5 is checkmate. King to h3 is checkmate as well. And lastly, if it goes to h3, there's queen to g2, king to h4, and now queen to g4 is checkmate. This trap is Bobby Fischer's trap, and now you know how to checkmate black in 16 moves.